Hey, good morning. Pete, North Las Vegas. We're back on the Camaro again. I'm wiring up a safety neutral switch off of my Tremec transmission. And here in just a second, I'll crawl underneath the car and show you where this safety neutral switch is actually located on a Tremec. This particular model year Tremec, the TKO 600, this switch contact was originally designed for as a computer input. 5 volts, very, very low current, almost considered like a dry contact. So the switch on the Tremec tail shaft area is not designed to handle 12 volts and any kind of current for the purple wires going to your starter solenoid on the engine. So what I've done is I've put a relay in to handle the load for the start circuit down to the solenoid. That way it's not the switch itself that's handling the safety neutral current. So anyway, we'll crawl underneath the car and I'll kind of show you where this switch is at, and then we'll just take it from there. Okay, so on the drawing here, this is the Tremec transmission safety neutral switch, which is right up here on the end of the tail shaft. And one of these wires going to the switch will go to ground, and the other wire is going to be routed back underneath the car and up the firewall, and this is the black wire right here, and back into the engine compartment. And as I explained in the previous clip, this, to my understanding, this particular model year Tremec, this was a computer input, 5 volts, very low current, almost like a dry contact. It was not designed to handle any kind of real voltage or amperage. So now that we've identified where the safety neutral switch is on the transmission, we'll go back upstairs and I'll show you what's going on with the relay and how everything's getting wired in. Okay, so this represents the relay, and I mounted the relay here on the right side of the steering column, and that seems the best place for me to keep it out of the way and keep all the wiring out of the way. I have other things that are going to come through here, and a couple of those items are the defroster vent and the air conditioning vents. One of the ducting is going to come through here and come down to the dash louver. So I kind of wanted to keep this area as clear as I could of wiring or anything that I really need to get to. Okay, so I went with a plug-in style relay, and this is 40 amps. And just in case I needed to get underneath the dash real quick and change that out. Also, the color coding may be different on the type of relay that you're using. Most of these color codes are pretty much the same. They're pretty much standardized, but the color coding might be different. So if the wiring is different, that's fine. You can still figure out what you need to do by going to the numbers on the fuse. Either the underside of the fuse will have numbers, or on the side there'll be a little legend. I think this relay might actually have a legend on it. Yeah. So this will show you the pinout if the color coding on your wires is different. Okay, so 40 amp relay. My understanding is these starter solenoids, generally Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, whoever, the most they usually pull is maybe up around 10, 12 amps. So 40 amp relay is plenty. And we'll get to talking about the switch and how I size that here in a few minutes. But anyway, I'll go over exactly how we wired this up. We'll start off with that black wire I showed you underneath the car on one side of the Tremec safety neutral switch. That's going to be this wire here, and it's going to the low side of the coil, which is 85. And that's this wire right here. So that's 85, low side of the coil. And so how does all this work? Okay, from the ignition switch, there's a purple wire. And that's this wire right here. And that comes off the other side of the ignition switch from battery power, which is a red wire. So you have a red wire going into the ignition switch, and then part of what's coming through the switch is this purple wire. And don't know how good of a picture I can get of it, but we'll try. But that's this one right here. And you can see where it goes up to the switch. As soon as I get a hold of it, you can see where it actually goes up to the switch connector off the steering column. So that's what I call the switch side purple, or the ignition purple. Okay, so that purple wire is going to supply 12 volts to the relay in two places. And we need to get 12 volts to the positive side of the coil, so that when this ground gets closed by the Tremec safety neutral switch, it fires this coil, closes the relay contact, and then this from the red wire. So we'll go from the ignition purple, and we're going to splice into this red wire right here on the relay, and that goes to 30, top of the load side. Okay, now we're also providing 12 volts from this pink for the coil. Now for the actual purple, the solenoid side, that comes off this orange wire. And like I said, your relay color coding wiring may be a little different, but it all is going to work the same. So that's the orange wire coming off the relay, which is the bottom side of your load contacts. And that's going to send the current and the 12 volts to the starter solenoid on the engine. Okay, so close the ignition switch into the start position, feeds power to the pink. If the transmission is in neutral, fires this coil, pulls in these contacts through the red and orange wire, and supplies your 12 volts and your current to the starter solenoid. Okay, so what happens if this relay fails, or this safety neutral switch fails, and I don't want to crawl underneath the car or get underneath the dash and splice or jumper wires moving around trying to start the car? So I put this switch in here. And what this switch does is it bypasses the relay and the Tremec. So if I close that safety bypass switch, now I can just start the car by using the ignition switch. Now the car will start in gear at this point. But like I said, if I run into trouble with the relay or the transmission, I can still start the car without having to get crazy. And this is the switch that I'll be using. I labeled it safety bypass, safety neutral bypass. So if I close that switch, that's closing this switch right here. Okay, and these switches are rated for 30 amps. So you gotta take your load into consideration when you're picking out your components. Okay, so the next thing I had to decide was, okay, where am I gonna put all this stuff? Am I just gonna butt splice it all together and coil it up and zip tie it or tape it out of the way? And I decided, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and use a terminal strip. And so I used one of these. Now this is rated for 30 amps continuous. So you can temporarily go a little higher than 30 amps, but this should be plenty for the purple start circuit down the solenoid. And I mounted that down here on the firewall, a little bit on top of the steering column and a little bit off to the right. So that's where all the terminations and connections are going to be made that I just showed you. So anyway, we'll get all these wires stripped and routed and cleaned up, and then I'll show you the end result. Okay, so at the top of the drawing here, you'll see red and ignition purple. And that's these two wires up here on the terminal strip, red and purple. And then they come down here to a pink wire. And that's this one here. And then I ran a purple down here for the switch. And that's this here. And that's this one right here. It's hooked up with the pink. Okay, so now on the bottom we have orange, which is right here on the relay, orange. And then that is purple to the solenoid. So orange and purple to the solenoid, that's these two down here. So this purple runs out to the engine compartment on the solenoid, and that's your orange number 87 on the load side of the relay. And this is the ground that goes to the relay. And this wire right here, this black wire, which is right there. Like I said, I don't have the other side hooked up to the terminal strip yet. And then on the top, you'll see a purple wire, which is right here. And that goes to the other side of the switch over here. So anyway, other than the ground out to the transmission, which will be placed right here, all this needs is to be tidied up, and I'll be using some braided wire sleeving just to protect the wiring. So anyway, that's it. Safety neutral's all in place. Oh, and I kind of already mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but these two purple wires here that I was mentioning that go to the switch, that's going to be this safety neutral bypass switch right here. All right, well, Pete, North Las Vegas, over and out.